Well, it's early morning at the Fiery Gizzard. We're headed out to the parking lot from our campsite. Got some other people we're meeting this morning, and we're gonna be doing the Fiery Gizzard all day long. We're doing all the little side trails, which will get us up to about 16 miles today. It's gonna be fun, a little rainy, but it's the Fiery Gizzard, so I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Ooh, that's really bad.
Like, all right, let's see how this goes.
Well, I've done the Fiery Gizzard several times before, but I've always taken the high route, never the low route at the boulder field. And we might as well do it because it's wet. That adds to the adventure. So we're gonna do a boulder scramble for a few miles instead of going up top. But first, we're gonna see some scenic waterfalls for the first couple of miles before we get to the junction where we have to stay on the bottom. And then we'll go up to Ravens Cliffs and then head on back to Adam's campsites. Let's go.
So we decided we're going a little bit longer, the longer route.
Yeah?
Just an FYI.
Okay, long route, that's good. We're doing a little extra loop to add miles, which is the Grundy Day Loop, or part of it, and it's beautiful. We're following the stream below us. Now we're about to get to the section that I remember, and then on to the rock scramble, which is gonna be insane, I understand. Let's see how it goes. Since the last time I was here, they've added these mile marker posts that count down, so it will just add to my misery of knowing how much further I gotta go. Absolutely gorgeous down there in the little creek and all the cascades and waterfalls. Don't remember, it's been so long since I've been here, what's next, but I know at some point, straight up and straight down climbs. So we'll get there at some point, maybe.
My real question is, why are they back?
I went and then everybody else went.
This is it, this is the split. We could go dog hole trail, but we're not. We're going breaking ankle trail.
Breaking ankle trail. What is fry bread? I got snacks.
The gateway, the boulder.
This is the gateway.
This is the start of the pain section. We're gonna be starting on all these boulders. Let's do it. Oh gosh.
The stinger piece is coming loose too. You know, look at the crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
He found a.
Mm.
What is it? Oh, it's a caterpillar.
We've agreed on this trip that if we did a Yelp review and the first thing you notice out here at the Fiery Gizzard is there's just not enough rocks out here, and you really need to have more rocks. Maybe they can haul some in. You know, you go out to the trail to see rocks, and we're not seeing any.
Oh, there's a snail. Be careful.
What is it?
Snail on trail.
There's another snail on the trail.
Oh my gosh. We're now making the long climb in Fiery Gizzard up to the top, where we'll head out to Ravens Cliff or Ravens Point or whatever it is, something to do with ravens, and we'll check out the view. But we got to finish this climb, which is a good, nice little climb up to the point from the rock scramble below. That was a climb. Stu and I made it up to the top. Stu, was it worth it?
Oh yeah.
And now we're gonna go to Ravens Point, so let's check it out. That is some kind of wind out here. What a view of Ravens Point. Beautiful.
We got snacks. We got snacks.
These people aren't playing around. Guess that means stay on trail.
A beagle.
We're heading down into canyon number 1. I think that there's 3, but it is straight down and then straight back up. And now we're about halfway up the first canyon. Nice stairs, but it's a major climb. Let's finish it out. Now we're heading down to the second canyon, which I think this is the one you go behind the waterfall. So this will be awesome. And whoever does the trail maintenance here in the Fiery Gizzard, thank you so much. Wonderful stairs, just amazing. Made it through the chain falls, which has the chain through it. What a beautiful place to go around. Now we're heading up. I believe this is canyon number 2. We're hiking now in the area that I'll just say it's like a doldrum area. It's on top of all the canyons and it's kind of flat. It just looks like a forest area before we get back to more of the scenic parts. But it does have a few cool features like this, a little step that goes over this fence line. Check it out.
The production of bootleg liquor was both illegal and a viable source of income.
Yeah, look at here. There's a big old...
Oh yeah, that was all.
We noticed that we'd been seeing these uniform steps and we didn't know how they were doing it, but it looks like they have the tools here to do it. This must be the trail maintainers. They're just uniform square steps and they're cutting them off the rock like this, and they have these tools, and then there's one that they use to break it with, I guess, and they carry them on that stretcher. That's kind of neat. I guess that's how they do it, but yeah, they've just made some steps below us. I'll show you what it is. That is fantastic.
Isn't this crazy? I said these people must look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. But these are beautiful.
We're heading down the last canyon of the Fiery Gizzard. It's been an amazing trail. It's very difficult, but it is absolutely worth it. So if you're in around the East Tennessee area and got time to do a 13-mile trail, it's so beautiful, especially down in these canyons. But this is the last one. We'll cross a bridge and then we'll head straight up, and then we'll have about 2 miles or 2.5 miles out on the ledges. Let's finish it.
It's so long, they just...
Right, that's what you're used to.
Yeah.
Ooh, this bridge is slick.
Slick, isn't it? All right, it's time to climb. Heading up the canyon, straight up the canyon wall, and then we'll be on flat ground again. I'll turn the camera off so that you don't see me huffing and puffing the rest of the way. Well, we made it. Maybe half mile, quarter mile climb, I don't know. That's the sign on the other side of the, I guess, 12 miles, 11 miles, sign like this. So we finished it. Well, we got another 2 miles out, but that's the last climb. Now we just see the ledges. Well, that'll about wrap up this episode of As the Crow Flies Hiking and the Fiery Gizzard Trail. Been here several times. Never got to do the rock scramble or the Fiery Gizzard part, and I've always done the dog trail. So this was fantastic. Looks like the rain's coming in, but we're headed home now, so, or at least to the campsite. So I will see you on the next adventure of As the Crow Flies Hiking.